This new game on Roblox, called RoSim, is the first ever game on Roblox to have force feedback compatibility with your wheel. If you are too broke to afford Assetto Corsa or BeamNG, well then this game might just tickle your pickle just right. It is 100 Robux though.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping!
In this video, CONN will show you how to set up your racing wheels so that you can finally feel what it's like to play Beam or Assetto. CONN also said, if you don't like and subscribe to his channel right now, then it won't work. So be sure to like the video and subscribe right now.
What? This guy, he tripped and fell in the back of McDonald's. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram.
Hey guys, CONN here, and today I'm going to be playing a game called RoSim. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this on Roblox, or you've been hearing it go around. This is the first ever game on Roblox to have working force feedback with wheels, which is also another reason why I have my steering wheel out right now. I got my little Thrustmaster TSPC, got my shifter and my handbrake, which I'm actually not going to be using my shifter and my handbrake because it's not compatible with Roblox yet. But I'm going to use my wheel, and we got freaking force feedback on Roblox, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely insane. Super excited to be making this video right now. I never thought this would even be coming, but here we are. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to set it up and everything that you need to do. It is super simple. You just got to really pay attention and follow, and you won't mess it up. It's super easy. It's super easy to set this up. By the way, this game is all made by Ched. You guys know Ched. He's a big brain developer, scripter dude. He made the game. He made the programs. I don't know how he does what he does, but he's... All the links for RoSim and the download stuff that you need will be down below in the description. You're going to go to one of the first links up in the description. You're going to go to the Row Wheel Bridge, which this was all made by Ched. This is what the program that you're going to need to bridge your wheel to Roblox. It's kind of like emulating an Xbox controller in a way, with force feedback support somehow. I don't know. Don't ask me how it works. I just know that it works, and I know how to get it working and you can play, okay? So what you want to do is you hit the releases over here, and then you're going to download Row Wheel Bridge Win X64. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to hit it, but all you got to do is click it. In the description of his video, he says you must have Vigum drivers to run it correctly, which that link will also be down below there. All you got to do is just install this asset right here, the Vigum Bus 122X64X, whatever. You got to do that, run that, install it, and then you'll restart your PC, and then I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it, just to have these drivers. So once you get Row Bridge installed right here, you're going to want to extract it because you can't use the program without extracting it. So then go into the extracted file, and then here's the rowbridge.exe file. You're going to want to run this as administrator. It might pop up that this is a virus. You're just going to want to hit more info and then run anyway, and you'll be fine. No virus, at least I don't think, unless Ched now has my IP and my full name and my... This little window will pop up here, and this is where you're going to start calibrating your wheel for Roblox and how this is going to work. So right here is all of your basically devices plugged in. As you guys can see, I got a lot of crap plugged in right here, but you're going to want to look for your wheel. This is when you're going to want to hear for your steering wheel and stuff plugged in. So right here, number 13 is my reel, my Thrustmaster TSPC. So select device for steering wheel. You want to hit 13 and then hit enter because that is the wheel. If you guys have separate pedals, it'll be listed up in here. You just got to select the number. My pedals are connected to my wheel, so it'll just be the same 13. Hit enter. And this is if you have a separate shifter or like paddle shifter button box thing. I have an H shifter as well, but H shifter is not going to work with this because it's emulating an Xbox controller, and there's not like 5 or 6 buttons to hit on an Xbox controller for H shifter. So you just want to hit no, unless you have 2 buttons for like a paddle shifter that's like separate. Then yeah, but mine are on my wheel, so I'm gonna hit no. So this will start the calibration process. This is pretty simple as well. Press the throttle pedal down all the way and hold it. So throttle pedal is all the way down right now, and I'll hold it. I'm gonna press enter, and then I can release it, and then press enter again. Brake calibration. Just gonna do the same thing for the brake and the clutch if you have a clutch pedal. So holding the brake down, hitting enter, releasing, enter. Pretty simple. Now I do have a clutch pedal, so I'm gonna hit yes. If you don't, just hit no, obviously. All the way down, clutch, yes. Release it, enter. There we go. Steering wheel calibration, so I'm gonna yank the wheel all the way to the left and hold it, enter, and then go all the way to the right, hold it, enter, And then that's good. Do I have paddle shifters or shift buttons? Yes, I have them on my steering wheel. So I'm going to hit yes right here. I'm going to do Y and then hit enter. I'm going to hold the paddle shifter up, hit enter, and then release button and wait. Okay, good. Shift. Calibration complete. Press enter to continue. And now you can see all of the numbers or whatever, the inputs of your steering wheel. So obviously I'm steering my wheel to the left and to the right. You can see the number moving down and up. Throttle all the way down, brake, and the clutch. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you are ready to hop into RoSim and get you some force feedback. Let's go! By the way, I'm pretty sure this is 150 Robux, but he literally made this, so you gotta, nothing's free. We are now loading into RoSim. Oh, I joined instantly. I wasn't even loaded in. This dude Fawny said, "Hey Con, man." Shout out Fawny if you're watching this video. Once you're in here, oh, also before we start that, in this, you'll know it worked right when you're in the file where you just run this. Jason will pop up. I don't know why Jason. I see Jason everywhere. But Jason pops up in here too. So that's how you know you did it right. If you want to recalibrate your thing, you want to mess up your calibration, it's messed up or something like that, you just delete Jason, and then recalibrate it, and then Jason will pop in again. Yeah, shout out Jason. Anyways, next you want to go up into the top right. You guys can't see that. You want to go up into the top right, next to above the leaderboard, and there's sim settings. So you're gonna want to hit that. You're gonna head over to wheel. So you got to know how many degrees your wheel is. Mine is a 1080 degree wheel, so it's automatically default set on 900. So mine's a 1080 wheel, so I'm gonna crank it up to 1080. Force feedback gain, usually I think I have this at like maybe 0.8, 0.9. You just kind of want to mess around with this. I think the less number, the less force feedback, and the more number, the more force feedback you'll feel, kind of thing. So it depends on the wheel, just kind of feel it out. And then you got sim steering right here. Enables force feedback and direct one-to-one steering without assists. So you want to do this. You want to have this enabled. This is disabled. This is enabled. I don't know why it's a box. I kind of got confused. It should be like a check mark, but whatever. Don't need to mess with this, and I don't think you need to mess with any of this. I guess this is just collisions. This is game stuff, so you can close that. Next, you want to go into the keybinds, and right here is where you have all your axes and axis and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go to the wheel, and obviously I'm turning my wheel, and here's where it locks at 1080 degrees or 1080 degrees, 1080, whatever. Other way, you're gonna want to turn the input speed and the release speed to the max all the way up, and then you can mess the linearity if you want. I'm gonna leave mine right here. Don't need to mess with that. So essentially, you're now ready to try some force feedback on freaking Roblox, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna spawn a car now. Bear with me here. I'm an idiot, all right? I thought my wheel was broken because it wouldn't let me turn past like a three-quarter turn. Like, I'm gonna go in first person here, which is V. Ignore my stuff. I really need to just strip my character down butt booty naked. But yeah, I thought my steering wheel was broken because I only had three-quarter turn. But that turn, the car doesn't. It's a race car, so obviously it doesn't have a full like steering angle. You know what I mean? It doesn't have full steering. Some dude on my car. Yeah, so this is all you got. If your wheel's not broken, I had the same issue. Please tell me I'm not going to be the only one thinking this, okay? I'm an idiot, all right? I know, chill. You making a vid right now? I'm making a vid right now. Shout out MSRE. You got an interesting fit on, I'll tell you that much right now. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Full 1080 degrees left and right. Now, the tacks and stuff don't work, unfortunately, so that's kind of why we got the stuff down here. Paddle shifter's working and all that. So we're going to go into first gear, and let's just send this thing, bro. Let me show you guys the force feedback, bro. I can feel the force feedback now. I know you guys can't feel the force feedback, but I can feel it. Like, look at this. See? It's working. See? Hold on, let me turn the wheel. See? We got force feedback, ladies and gentlemen. But I feel force feedback right here in my wheel, bro. I feel it. So I have L driver mod, so I'm probably going to be crashing a bunch. Actually, get me on a Assetto Corsa, and I can do the whole Nürburgring without going in the grass or crashing the car. You're gonna want to mess around with your force feedback gain settings and stuff like that if you really want to dial it in and stuff like that. But ladies and gentlemen, the first ever game with force feedback. Now this would be super cool if you could see this coming to other games. Like force feedback coming to MRT would actually be insane. See, look at that, look at that, look at that. Force feedback right there. Because obviously, if I were to play Greenville or Southwest Florida just using the X360 emulator thing or whatever, the wheel would just be free. It'd just be limp. The wheel would be limp, and I would have to obviously turn the wheel just. A lot of you guys ask me why I don't play Greenville and South Florida with the steering wheel. That's why, because there's no force feedback, and that's no fun. I gotta really work with the wheel to freaking drive my freaking cars in that game. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can do some donuts. Hold on. Now, I don't know. The wheel should snap. I don't know why it's not snapping to the right when I'm trying to do a donut here. When you're trying to tune your settings, it'll kind of be buggy trying to tune your settings. And that's just because, oh, there's some force feedback. Yep, I feel it. When you're trying to tune your settings with the wheel connected, it'll think that there's an Xbox controller, and that's why that white dot will come up. It'll be kind of weird. You just have to kind of fight it. Oh, yeah! Now, okay, I mean, it's kind of working, but like, yo, Fawny, bro. Yo, Fawny, bro. Now, I feel like the wheel should be snapping to the right, like when I do donuts. I might hop into a Assetto Corsa and kind of compare it. Try to get like a good lap time here. Oh, no, 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 no! So if I can't drive a freaking Miata, then So if I can't handle a Miata, then I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle a 996 Porsche freaking race car here. Wait, why am I like driving this thing better? I definitely do need to turn my force feedback gain down. I'm feeling a lot of hoopla on my wheel right now. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Let's see if I can drift. Neutral drop of doom. Be able to do some clean donuts. Okay, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Hold on. I'm going to hop in a Assetto Corsa. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by it snapping. All right, so I'm in the same car, not on the same track. Literally in the same car on a similar track. I don't really know. See, whenever I drift, if I let go of the wheel, it will... See how it kind of snaps? Like, if you watch the wheel... Like, if I let go, it kind of snaps the other way, like it would IRL, kind of, when you're drifting. And that game just doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't snap. It kind of like locks itself. See, obviously drifting the same Miata in Assetto Corsa, I got the wheel because the wheel kind of snaps itself. It does kind of do it when I'm driving in that game, but definitely not as close. By the way, also, every time you do want to play again, you're going to you don't have to recalibrate your wheel every time, but I think you just have to go through a couple settings. Yeah, and then it'll pick it up right there. Just remember, you always have to run the row wheel bridge as administrator if you want this to work. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. This is super cool, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what updates are coming to the game in the future for RoSim and the force feedback thing. Okay, so I can't drive. See, I'm a stance guy, bro, not a car guy, all right? There's a difference. But anyways, really excited to see the future for this game and the future for Roblox force feedback games and sim games in general, because this is crazy. Links down below for RoSim and all of the GitHub links for all the programs you need to download and get your wheels working in here. And also, if you guys have any tips and tricks on how to get my wheel working better, let me know. Or maybe this is as best as I can do, or maybe I'm just an idiot. Because half the time I am just an idiot and I don't see things. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping, bro. I appreciate every single one of you for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!